Welcome to the first edition of the Morgans Edward Street Weekly Wrap for 2018. And what a start to the year it's been. It was the rise of the US 10-year bond yield that sent shivers around global share markets earlier this month. The rot started to set in on the 2nd of February when the Dow lost 666 points, when the US 10-year spiked to 2.86%. This was sparked by positive job data, which led to fears of inflation returning quicker than expected and therefore a tighter Fed timetable to raise rates over this year. Interesting price action on US equity markets during the week, which was in the wake of the January inflation data and the type of session that leaves you scratching your head. Long-dated Treasury yields rose back to 4 years highs as expectations around interest rate hikes increased, while the US dollar slumped and US equity markets rallied. This is pretty much the exact opposite of what we saw last week. Perhaps a sign that investors are making their peace for now with inflationary pressures and are happy to focus on the good news story of the broader economy. Our economist Michael Knox recently published a very bullish piece entitled How the Stock Market Responds to a Big Shock, and detailing why he believes the ASX 200 is hundreds of points too cheap. I don't think the recent bout of market volatility is over and may well last a few more months yet, but I do think investors need to take advantage of the market moves along with the latest updates in the reporting season. Talking about the reporting season, it's been a bumpy ride so far, with misses dealt with harshly, such as Domino's and IPH. With a global equity correction and a far from convincing reporting season, PE contraction is a real possibility, with some market darlings relegated to the cellar for the time being. Next week is a monster week for reporting. Amongst the biggest are Brambles, InvoCare and Seek on Monday, BHP, Oil Search and Cenex on Tuesday, APA, Coke and Corporate Travel and Sydney Airports and Wesfarmers on Wednesday, Flight Centre, Perpetual Trustees and Orocobre on Thursday, and finally PWR Holdings and Woolies on Friday. What a week. Please note that the comments in this video are general in nature, and please speak to your Edward Street advisor if you wish to know if any of the stock recommendations suit your personal needs and objectives. I'll now pass over to Cameron for his buy idea of the week. Cam?
Yeah, thanks, Brad. As you mentioned, reporting season is well underway, and I thought it'd be timely to present a buying opportunity leading into their upcoming result. The stock I've selected is Corporate Travel, ticker code CTD, which reports next Wednesday, the 21st of February. Corporate Travel is a provider of travel management solutions to the corporate market and operates in Australia, New Zealand, the US and Asia. We expect a strong result from ANZ and Europe due to strong client activity and a full 6 months of contributions from their recent acquisitions. We forecast modest growth from North America given it's been impacted by lower client activity, lower ticket prices, the hurricane and foreign exchange. In contrast to this, we expect Corporate Travel will be a beneficiary to the lower US tax rate, with roughly 33% of the group's earnings being generated from the States. We'll also be looking for a strong outlook from their US operations, and we believe this result can prove Corporate Travel's ability to deliver in all trading conditions. Our analyst has a forecasted underlying NPAT of 30.5 million Australian dollars for the half year. Currently trading at $20.80, this puts Corporate Travel on a 25 times PE for FY18 with a forecasted dividend of 16 cents a share for the half year, or a gross annual dividend of 2.7%. Morgans have an ad recommendation with the $23 price target. Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Cam. Stocks that ex-dividend next week include Computershare, 19 cents, Domino's, 58 cents, IAG, 14 cents, and Suncorp, 33 cents. That's it for another wrap. Please feel free to share this video with your colleagues and friends, and make sure that you like the Morgans Edward Street Stockbroking Facebook page. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel below. That's another wrap. Have a great weekend.